Hey, this is Big Gene from Raw Deal, The Last Big Night. Now cooking in conversation. Maybe I'll get somebody in here, maybe I won't. But, you know, we went live today. I did a little early because I didn't come on yesterday. And I had a little business to take care of. I knew I should have been more thoughtful and let everybody know about the business I had to do. But I'm glad some of you could be with me today. If you see my Instagram post, it's going to be um, the real potato versus the I ain't gonna give them no credit. The bag potato, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The instant. Still got on my cooking and conversation thing. I have my pad that I write all my stuff down. I just couldn't find it. I was just going through some things. So I'm gonna go right here and try to get these letters up a little something so I could see you guys. Because one of my viewers told me what I could do and it just worked. Uh, Let me see. Can I get this? Yeah, it's done right there. Shout out to Rochelle Bailey. How you doing? Hang Tamik. What's good with y'all? West Side buddy. James Slatter out there in Scotland and UK is still, what you call enough. Yo, my man Kaz and my man in Canada and my man over in the UK over there. Taj, what's up with y'all, man? You know, hope everybody's doing well and taking care of Denelli Jones. How you doing? Today is going to be just it's a slumber day for me, but I want to go through a whole lot of information, and I'm glad that you know what's up, Gunsmoke the Dawn. I'm glad everybody. We got a few people here today. It really doesn't even matter. Maybe people will catch it later. But I want to go over some things like with Miss Jones, and that was a emotional time for me, and I'm not an emotional type dude. I don't get into the feeling part of it, but I love hard just like any father. Uh, I love hard like any man to a woman. I love hard, just period. And the reason I said any man to a woman, I don't know nothing about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. So uh, for if anybody want to speak on that, they can speak on that. I'm just talking about my experiences and what I do. When I come here, what's up, team? How you doing, Ice? When I come on here, Latoya Banks, how you doing? When I come on here in my own perspective. I give you the stories that I know of personally. I give you the stories that I seen personally. I'm not remixing anything. So, and I want to get some things straight as I continuously do. You know, you got these guys that are going to steady come at me, put shit up on their posts and everything like that, and say I've done, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Mimi the God Mac, what up? All right. Thanks for that super chat. And want to say dumb shit and want to falsify and remix shit. I'm telling all the podcasters out there, I don't consider myself a podcaster. I'm an old dude that's coming here telling y'all shit about the 90s and 2000s, shit that I personally experienced. Now, if you want my personal objective on everyday shit, the things that go on out here, I will blow most of you motherfuckers out the water. You understand? Most of these clowns out here, they're trying to post shit and use my name, and use my voice and use all this shit. I'm telling you right now, take my shit down. My man Cash already told me he gonna put paperwork on y'all motherfucking ass. We gonna sit down and we gonna YouTube and sit over to YouTube to get that shit taken down, put that paperwork, because King Kong ain't got shit on my man Cash out there in Canada. He know how to do this shit. And he teaching me. So a lot of you guys trying to get away because I really don't know, but They steady schooling me on this shit. Yeah, Mimi, the guy, I know the truth holds the truth, bruh. I ain't worrying about that shit. Thank you. So my whole thing, sick music was good with you. My whole thing about it is that you motherfuckers that don't like me, do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. Push the button, click, and go someplace else. You must like me, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Y'all must like what you hear. You must like what you see. You know what I'm saying? You're feeling some kind of way because you on here trying to tell a grown man what to do with his own time and tell a grown man what to do with his own stuff. My man Laker fans hit me up. He was like, yo, Gene, I just heard Alpo say the same shit that you said. He said, I always believed you, man. You know what I'm saying? But, he said the same shit about Puff. He said the same shit about the things that you were talking about. My man, like I said, we ain't got to, worry about or speak on these stuff. Jaleel Cunningham, no, I ain't paying these trolls. I don't even know what the fuck a troll is, bro. But thank you anyway. Manny G, thank you for that. That's S&G Details out of Newark. Thank you for that super chat, bro. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a F about what these cats are saying, man. They don't affect me that way. What happens is that I feel like they affect the fans more because they would, remix some shit together and try to make you think I said a certain way. You know what I'm saying? When if you actually follow me, you know what I've done and what I've said. I said a long time ago, and Puff know the truth about everything, anything and everything I said. You understand? He knows the truth about, man, listen to me. I ain't that type of dude. I lived a good life. You know what I'm saying? I could come on here and show off and show I got $5,000 watches. I wish I had the $5,000 back. I could come here and show her, I was telling y'all about me and my brother when I used to wear jewelry all the time. This is me and my brother right here. That's one of the strongest niggas. They call him Slick coming from Harlem. You understand? That's one of the strongest niggas that was in Harlem back in the day. Used to hold down whoever needed to be held down, and he felt for him. I ain't gonna put out his business like that, but he's strong. First cousin to fucking Corey and Peter Guns. Make him my first cousin also, my peoples. We'll die for them. You understand? Dude, I love him to death. You understand? He acclimated me, brought me part of the team, and he the one told me to stop fucking with the same gang dudes after Puff tried to set me up with Wolf after that situation that me and Wolf had back in the day. But as gentlemen, when they come together and they talk, they see eye to eye, and nothing came of it. And we came, to be close and to be cool. So I got a lot of stuff that I want to talk about. And I also got a phone call. I got a phone call about one of Wolf's friends. You know what I'm saying? And this dude did 20 years, and he's a good dude. He did fair time and he did state time. You understand? And we be talking about a lot of stuff, and he's like a jailhouse lawyer also, but he a mean dude. You understand? He about his business. He got 100 dudes following him. Jay Wu out there in Connecticut. What's good with you, boy? You understand? LaQuise Lawrence. No, I ain't speaking about Hollywood Harold today. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood Harold was down with that whole team with Puff and them father. Okay? Yeah. He brought Puff father in the game. All right? What's out there, David Morgan, out there in Texas? What's good with y'all? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to try to, follow some things. I'm going to tell y'all a couple of stories too, But I want to follow up on the Miss Jones thing because it was a difficult time for me to have Miss Jones in here. Trust and believe, man. Miss Jones had been asking me a long time to do this. And for as you motherfuckers who's sitting up here, whether it's friend, family, or foe or whatever, saying I'm clout chasing, my resume is extensive. I've done enough in this city You know, coming from St. Louis, I've done enough that niggas know. And I've proven myself time and time again. So all you talking about, I never could clout chase. Never. Never been. I'm just learning what clout chasing is from the clowns. You know what I'm saying? The people I've been around, they know I've been around and said. The people I've held down, I've held down. So clout what? Never me. You know, I'm a little deterred about, people that you've tried to help and people you try to do things for in the past, and they throwing a blind eye. But I already talked to my man, Imret. I'm taking the gloves off from this point. You know, I've been sitting back, on some on some slumber shit. And people that I've totally helped, they've had beef with motherfuckers, and I've got it squashed or got it to the point where they can have a conversation. I wish they'd speak on me. And I don't want to bring nothing I'm going to knock on wood over here. I don't want to bring nothing to me. But they're not going to speak on me. Because I know the ins and the outs of them. See, you got people that have come to the internet. Some people will tell the truth. One thing I heard an artist say, and you might know who this artist is. He said, I ain't start getting free shit till I got rich. Did you hear that? He said, they ain't start giving me free shit till I got rich. Now, why is they giving all this free shit to a motherfucker that's rich? I just sit up in Gucci. I just sit up in Louis Vuitton and Chanel. They would give them motherfuckers 60% off when they come there, and you come there. They want the whole price and tax. You can't even bring a 20% coupon in the motherfucking stores. But they giving rich motherfuckers 40 to 60% off, and they want you to see it. They want you to see them with it, so you'll want it. You understand? When that Super Avenger watch came out, I couldn't wait to get one, man. And it's one of my favorite, and it's a durable watch. I got the shit on right now. You understand? I couldn't wait to get this motherfucking watch. This was way back in the day, over 10 years ago. But I said to myself, and I was a watch fiend. Troy Woodland, thank you for that super chat, bro. While I'm thanking people out there, Nothing Normal, thank you for your PayPal. Sharice Manigo, thank you for your PayPal. That was at Big Gene 52. And Doris Silborn, Miss Silborn, I got to blow a kiss to you, ma. Thank you for your Cash App. Bree Sober, thank you. Christopher White and Nesta Santiago, thank you also. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. All right. So this whole thing about what I've done and who I've done and what lives I've saved and people I've done, been around. That's only something that God had me play a part of. Henry Cedello out there on the West Coast. What's good with you, boy? All right. T-Truth. Muhammad Bowen. Yeah, I met Michael Jackson briefly. He was running in the studio at Bad Boy. I seen him. You know what I'm saying? I was just answering one of the guys on there, man. Yo. If you asking me something about what Lil C's or anybody believe, you got to ask them. You understand? You got to ask them. Don't ask me what nobody else believe. You can only ask me what I believe. All right? G Boogie. So, I don't have to go back and forth with people about my resume or what somebody young, dumb, and full of calm is willing to say out here. Because I am who I am and I've done what I've done. And I appreciate everything that you guys have done and do for me. But, you clowns want to come on here and tell me what to do with somebody. Tell me what to do with the big shit. Tell me, yo, push the button, go someplace else. Don't you know I've raised somebody to be grown that makes me grown. I've raised somebody to be grown over 3 times. That makes me to be grown. My daughter be 20 years old, my youngest. You understand? She's about to be grown. I consider them grown when they're 18 years old and move out the house and go to college. They'll tell you that. They still got to, dip and dodge in certain lanes. Christopher Smith, you better leave my 20-year-old alone. She trying to get her education, man. But anyway, so my whole thing about it is that I've done due diligence in life. I know about life. I got this guy, they send me their books and stuff like that, and they want me to shout their books out. And I read and scanned it through, these little, I guess they pamphlets or whatever like that. I read through this is a bunch of their ideals. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to do something for you, you understand? And and I read it and I just say it's your ideals. First thing I did is shook it. Nothing came out. But they sent them. One thing I did enjoy was this letter. And that was at my post office box. And it was from this dude, the Black Felix Unger. He said, yo, you ain't got to shout me out, OG. But when you have something that's positive and good and in good spirit, you got to talk about that shit, man. This dude was in good spirit when he's talking about, but I'm telling guys, man, I'm not worried about the physical world. I'm worried about the spiritual world. Load up the Thule. That's your name? I got to get that back. Let me see how can I get that back. Oh, I did something wrong. I don't even know how to stop it now. That box is coming up. All my moderators is probably not even working today. Let me see right here. Taj, what up with you, boy? Taj, what's good with you? And yo, I got this other dude. He be talking real good, man. And I keep on forgetting to say something to him. And he just hit me again. Let me see. Kenneth. His name is Kenneth. James Robinson, thanks for the PayPal. Yo, James, we might be some kin. That's my father. That's my fraternal name. Robinson. My pop's name was Robinson. Wendell Robinson. I don't know if you got Robinsons, down south, out West Virginian area, down in Alabama, right there. But my pop's family is Robinson. You know what I'm saying? So, thanks for the cash out. And you look a little bit like my brother Eric. Damn. But anyway, thanks for that. PayPal, brother. Let me get this guy name, and I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get y'all into it because I'm gonna give y'all one of the stories right quick. I think this guy, he always talking good, man. And I want to give a shout out to Simone, Sweet Seats. Me and her mother worked together for years. Her mother was raw. She ain't take no shit from nobody. You understand? She was one of the secretaries at parole, and I ain't gonna shout her name out. But Miss L, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? She was my heart, and she kept it 100 all the time. This dude, man, he had a lot of questions from Miss Jones, and I didn't say nothing. I think it's Keno the Guy cartoons. Yeah, he had a lot of good questions from Miss Jones, and I forgot to write them down, and I didn't put it right there for him. Yo, Stoner, do I think the FBI, somebody was watching us because they wouldn't have the tapes and the films that they have. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, yeah, I met John Singleton plenty of times. I've been around, he used to be around Zip a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, I used to work Zip nightclub. So somebody asked me, did I know John Singleton? I didn't know him, but I met him. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too many people I haven't met. From Mariah Carey, all them. It ain't too many people I haven't met before, man. You know, because I was a prominent, I was with those people that were prominent as in that industry, stuff like that. Or I was at the door. You got to realize I did Cancun from 97 to 2004. I was at the front door, and you couldn't get past that motherfucker unless you came past me. And that's what doing Memorial Day weekend. Vivica Fox, all the football players, basketball players, everybody used to come to Cancun because they used to get over 300-some-thousand black people on that island during Memorial Day weekend, I believe. There was a lot of people out there, boy. You know what I'm saying? And I had one of the top clubs. And shout out to this guy. I don't know if he's still living, but he was in the gang. They used to call him Mikey F out there in Philly. My man, that dude used to come to the club every night and give me like anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 just to jump the line. And that's real talk.